morning students, welcome to online computer class. So last class we discussed about Java, introduction to Java, and in this class we will discuss about object oriented programming language. So what is object oriented programming language? It is a high level language. So before starts with this high level language, first we should know what are the type of computer language. So computer language deals with the two type of language. One is the low level language, other is the high level language. So what is low level language? Low level language are the type of computer language in which computer recognize the instruction. The instruction what you have given, so computer can recognizes and without conversion into any other form. That conversion factor cannot be done in the low level language. So this low level language divided into two types. One is machine language, another is assembly language. So what is machine language? It is the form of computer language in which instructions are coded. So instructions are coded into the binary digits. So as you know that the binary digits what? Zeros and 1, and machine level understand only zeros and 1. So here all the instructions are coded in the term of binary digits. Clear? Next comes to object code. The question comes, what do you mean by the object code? The form of binary instruction is known as a machine code or a object code. The binary instructions are known as machine code, or we can say that is a object code. Now we'll read what are the advantages of the machine language. The program executes faster because the machine code is directly operated by the CPU. So here we are not using any like translator software. So therefore these codes are directly operated by the CPU. So the program executes faster because the machine code is directly operated by the CPU. This is the one advantages is having in machine level language. Clear? Next, limitations of the machine level language. The user needs to remember all the instruction code. So here user needs to remember all the instruction code. So because of that reason it's difficult to write the programs in machine level language. So user needs to remember all the instruction code. So next, the error detection and correction is difficult. Here the error detection and the correction is difficult, and this is a machine dependent language. So machine dependent language, it is completely depend with the machine. So therefore it is difficult for the users to operate the machine level language. So next will comes to the assembly language. So in machine level language it is difficult to write a program. So they developed a new program called assembly language in 1950. So like in machine level language what happened, like the users writing the program is difficult, so they developed a new programming language called the assembly language in 1950. In this language, instructions are coded in the term of mnemonic codes. So instructions are coded in the term of what? Mnemonic codes. Next, in this language, translators are required to convert assembly language to the machine level language. So in assembly language, they need a translator. The translator required to translate assembly language to the machine level language. So here we are using assembler as the translator which convert assembly language to the machine level language. So this is the assembly language. So this low level language categorized into the two type. One is machine level language, other is the assembly language. Machine level language, it is difficult to write the programs by the user. So therefore they have developed a new programming language called the assembly language, and it is user friendly. It is developed in 1950s, and this language instructions are coded in the term of mnemonic codes. In this language, translator is required to convert the assembly language to the machine level language. Assembler is the translator which convert assembly language to the machine level language. So here the translator is what? The assembler is the translator which convert assembly language to the machine level language. Next, advantages of the assembly language. It is easier to write the instructions as compared to the machine level language. The error detection and the correction is comparatively easier. Now the code can be easily modified. So these are the advantages of assembly language. So you can write the differentiate between like assembly language and the machine level language. So you just go back these advantages here, or the limitations you can see, no. So this comes under the advantages, and here assembly language, here this is the advantages. So you can make the differentiate between like machine level language and the assembly language. So clear about this advantages of the assembly language. Next, here the limitations. Limitations of assembly language. It is also machine dependent language. The user needs to remember all the mnemonic codes. Again the similar user has to remember all the mnemonic codes. Here only a translator is required to convert instruction to the machine code. So which are the translator? The translator is the assembler is the translator, is required to convert the instruction into the machine code. Next will comes to the high level language. So we are discuss about like low level language. So low level language, clear. So low level language divided into two types. One is machine level language, another one is the assembler language. So we already discussed. Now we'll start with the high level language. In this language, allow the user to write the instruction in a simple English phrase or a sentence. So we can say say that high level language is a English level language. So user can write the English phrases, or so user can understand this language can written in the form of English phrase or a sentence. The instruction easier to understand. Some of the high level languages are what? C, C++, Java, Pascal, Python, all this comes under this high level language. Now advantages of the high level language. It is a machine independent language. Second point, the instruction can be written using English word. The instruction can be written in a English word. It is easier to understand and develop the programming logic, and here the error detection and the correction is easier. Clear? Now in this disadvantage of high level language, it requires translator to convert the source code into the machine code. So this only the one disadvantages. Here also the translator required. So here we are using two translator. One is the compiler and another one is the interpreter. Are the two translator we are using convert the source code into the machine code. Okay. So these two translator, compiler, interpreter, we already discussed in the last class. So clear about this disadvantage of the high level language. Okay, so this is all about this computer language. So next class we are discussing about this high level language divided into various types, and it comes under like object oriented programming language and all. We'll discuss in the next class. Clear? Thank you and have a nice day.